Ellie, where are you going?
To the JV football game against Center Grove. It's blue out. Did you not get the memo?
Warriors, come support your JV boys football team. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. At home. Theme is blue out.
The Tribe.
Good afternoon, Warriors. I'm Spencer.
And I'm Olivia, and this is your Friday, August 28th feature edition of Warrior TV News.
On today's broadcast, we'll actually take a look into the new 8-minute passing periods.
Get an inside look on Whiteland's Lady Warrior volleyball team.
Meet our newest coach, Mr. Harris.
And view the beginning steps of the upcoming fall play.
All this and more on Warrior TV News.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. Little Einstein, climb aboard, get ready to explore. There's so much to find. Little Einstein, we're going on a mission. Start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone to rocket, rev it up now. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. Little Einstein, climb aboard, get ready to explore. There's so much to find. Little Einstein, come on, let's go. Little Einstein.
With Whiteland Community High School's new expansion plans comes many developmental changes, one of which being the 8-minute passing period. Jordan Wilson and Kyle Sullivan explore the teachers' and students' perspective on the new recent adjustment.
Getting to class on time has been a hot topic here at WCHS since the start of the 2015-2016 school year. The passing periods have been changed to 8 minutes to help in that regard. Why did the change take place? Warrior TV goes straight to the staff to get the answer themselves.
So moving from 7 to 8 minutes was based on collecting all that information. Felt that even though 7 minutes in the vast majority of all cases was enough, outliers there to move it to 8 minutes.
We talked about the number of kids who were just coming in after the 7-minute bell. We were standing in the hallways and we noticed there were like 150 to 200 students still in the hall when the 7-minute bell rang.
Yes, and not only myself, but the other administrators, and then also gathering teacher feedback from both buildings and walking the routes, seeing the student traffic and trying to open up routes, gathering all that feedback.
I think the change from 7 to 8 minutes is going to be good. It allows the kids an extra minute, especially for the kids walking over to this building. It allows them to sit down and to take a deep breath. With 7 minutes, we were having kids not necessarily running, but really rushing to get over here. And so now with this extra minute, it's going to help people to be ready for class and to use class time more efficiently.
I think it's perfect because now I don't have anybody tardy.
But also, it allows us and teachers to have the expectation that bell rings, we're leaving, and when bell rings again, class is starting and we're ready to go.
After talking to administrators and teachers, Warrior TV caught up with students to get their opinion on the new 8-minute passing periods.
I noticed a difference between the 7-minute and 8-minute passing periods.
Not really, honestly. It just felt really long, but when I transition, I think I'll feel a better difference.
I think it was a good idea because now everyone's on time to class.
I think they're very beneficial to the student body. I think it is very efficient of Mr. Zobel and his crew to put those into place.
It feels like a lot longer. Like when I have classes in the same school, I feel like I have tons of extra time. I can go get a drink.
I think there's a lot of traffic, a lot of congestion. But then again, we do have a lot of students and we're growing schools, so I feel like that could play into that. So.
I think it gives reason for everybody to be on time. I don't think anybody has an excuse to be late anymore.
This school year, I think it's just a wonderful idea, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
Getting to class should be an easier task now with the move to the 8-minute passing periods. Remember, Warriors, tardies are now being recorded, so get to class on time. I'm Jordan, here with Kyle, Warrior TV News.
What theme is tonight's game? Is it superhero theme?
I heard it was 80s.
It's definitely beach theme.
I was told it's college.
Actually, it's Renaissance.
It's for sure Whiteout.
What?
No.
Hey!
No, it's
Hey!
definitely 80s theme.
What? What?
Hey!
Jared!
Excuse you? What is...
Jared!
Here's Jerry. It's blackout tonight, everybody. Ah!
Oh! Okay.
WCHS Lady Volleyball Warriors are serving up the new season and preparing to show off their strong side. Danielle Munn and Ryan Hahn sparked their way onto the court to talk with the Lady Warriors about their new 2015-2016 season.
The Lady Warrior volleyball team put in a tremendous amount of work this summer in preparation for their upcoming season. Warrior TV hits the courts by talking to the coaches and players to find out their goals and expectations for the upcoming season.
My goal and expectations for this year's season was just to stay positive and to encourage and love all our teammates and just to really push ourselves to do our best.
As seniors, we really want to make sure everybody has fun playing the game they love.
Just for them to be leaders and just lead us as a team and just keep positive attitudes and just lift us all up as a team.
This season, we really just want to win more games, of course, than we did last year, and we really want to all work together.
To prepare for the seasons, we've been going all summer to open gyms and getting big in the weight room.
The whole team, we've been working this summer. We've been lifting over the summer and having open gyms.
All summer, we've been lifting weights and going to open gyms, and we also went to a Purdue volleyball camp to improve.
As a Whiteland volleyball player, it is very important to me that we all have teamwork because it's a team sport and it's not just everyone for themselves.
The Whiteland volleyball program's motto is love the challenge, which basically means no matter how hard it is, you've got to love what you're doing, and that's how you're going to work hard.
It's really important as a Whiteland volleyball player to all work together all the time, because if we don't, then it just won't work. And also to always feed our positive dog, because the coaches like to say that, so there's never negativity on the court. This year, we really hope to have a better season with our wins, but we also want to have fun.
After serving it up with the Lady Warriors, we pass it off to the coaches to get their insight on this season.
Our goals and expectations for this season are to increase our win percentage from last year, as well as to become competitive within the Mid-State Conference and be competitive within the Johnson County Tournament.
I'm looking forward to watching our girls improve, continue to come together as a team, and fight to win. We spent the whole entire summer coming in 3 days a week, working on skills. We went to Purdue camp as a team to learn new skills, to become better, and to work as a team. And obviously we hit the weight room.
We have a saying called love the challenge, and basically it just means that we constantly love whatever challenge comes at us or is thrown at us. We love going to practice every day, no matter if we're tired or we've had a long day. We always push through it.
I think we're going to see a lot of improvement as the season goes on, and I fully anticipate that we're going to come up on the winning side a lot more.
I'm expecting continued growth, continued commitment, continued dedication. Awesome group of girls, and they love to come out and play hard, so please come support us this season.
The Lady Warriors are hard at work and preparing for a very successful season. Their next home game is September 9th. Come out and support the Lady Warriors as they take on the Braves. JV tips off at 5:30 and varsity follows. From inside the volleyball gym, I'm Danielle, here with Ryan, Warrior TV News.
Lady Warriors on 3, 1, 2, 3, Lady Warriors!
Come out and support the girls' golf team at their match against Franklin, Monday at Hillview Country Club. Golf tees off at 4:30.
With new changes comes new faces, one of which being our newest coach, Mr. Harris. Haley Reed and Kylie Bay drilled their way into the weight room to speak to Coach Harris about his goals for this year.
As the 2015-2016 school year begins, the weightlifting program and student athletes will be working with Coach Harris, the new APC coach. Warrior TV gets to know Coach Harris and goes to WCHS staff and athletes to get their perspective on Coach Harris as a new teacher.
I graduated from Indiana State University. I got my degree in exercise science, and then I got my master's in exercise science from there as well. I worked with college athletes, and at that time, by the time they get to college, they're already kind of set in their ways, so I wanted to move to the high school level.
I think Coach Harris will do
do a great job enhancing them. He'll not only incorporate strength, but he'll incorporate agility and stretching and flexibility.
To start off, I'm going to put a higher emphasis on technique and doing things correctly, and then also developing the athlete's core, so more ab exercises, total core development, and things of that nature. During school, it's all APC, and then before and after school, I have individual athletes or whole teams that come in for extra work.
He's going to be able to help with injury prevention and then also in the rehabilitation of injuries. So when we get athletes that might have like a sprained knee or a sprained hamstring or whatever, Coach Harris will be able to do specific drills to help strengthen those areas and get them back quicker.
After speaking to Coach Harris and Mr. Croy about the new vision for the weightlifting program, Warrior TV goes to APC students to get further insight on what it's like inside Coach Harris's weight room.
Coach Harris has changed the lifting program because he's brought a faster tempo. He focuses more on speed, and he wants you to get in and out of stations and just move around the weight room.
Coach Harris really focuses on techniques and how you do things in the weight room and make sure you work hard all the time.
I really like the fact that we go through multiple rotations within one day, and we have different stations, and so we're not just doing the same thing the whole time.
He focuses on individual sports, so he takes the football guys and works on things that'll help you in football.
It was really different, and his coaching philosophy is a lot different than our previous teacher, and so it was something to get used to, but it's getting easier to go along with the change and adapt.
I think Coach Harris has really picked up where Coach Smith left off at, and I really think he's done a great job.
WCHS welcomes Coach Harris with confidence that he will have a successful first year here, lifting the athletes to a higher standard. If you want to add APC to your schedule next semester, talk to your counselor. From outside the APC room, I'm Haley, here with Kylie, Warrior TV News.
Should I tell him he's a bit early?
Nah, just let him have his fun.
Don't forget, Warriors. Cross country will start their meet at halftime of the football game.
Autumn's quickly approaching, and more than just leaves are changing in the WCHS auditorium. Amir Mukanovich and Keegan Bishop step into the spotlight to see just what the Butler did.
Many students have heard of the fall play but don't know what goes into making it. Warrior TV goes behind the scenes to find out.
We're doing a play called The Butler Did It by Tim Kelly. It's a satire that makes fun of all kinds of murder mystery plays.
The Butler Did It. It is a mystery comedy, pretty much making fun of all British mystery novels and things like that. So we had a lot of people audition that were very, very talented. Unfortunately, it's a smaller cast, which is kind of normal for a fall play. We got a very talented group of 10 put in place, and we've had our first read-through. So things are going well. First read-through was very successful, and I think we got the right cast for the perfect play this year.
I expect an excellent show and a full house.
Like always, high expectations. We want to be successful and make sure everybody gets their money's worth when they come out and see the fall play, and hopefully they laugh quite a bit.
And what goes into making a production is first show selection, then you have auditions, then you have the first beginning rehearsals where you have read-throughs and people get familiar with character. Our actors have to learn characterization, memorize lines. You build and design a set. You design, create, or sew costumes or order pieces. We design and prep makeup. We design and prep hair. We have tech crews that have to be trained, lighting, sound, tickets, advertising, playbills, budgeting. It's a lot of work.
After talking to the directors about the fall play, we went to the students involved in the fall play program to find out more about what's to come.
My favorite part of the fall play from the past, it's typically been just rehearsals and hanging out with pretty much my second family.
I'm going to be playing Peter Flimsy, and The Butler Did It this year. He's a detective writer, and he's supposed to be kind of a smart aleck, so I'll be doing anything I can to work with my peers and get the job done.
My favorite part of the fall play is just hanging out with people that like to do what I do and just enjoy
like acting in general and doing what we love.
My favorite part of the fall play is joining together with passionate people in order to create a professional environment and doing something we all have a like for, and acting together and creating bonds.
My grandmother was an actress in high school, and she's my inspiration along with my mother.
Well, actually, I've never been in the fall play before, but I mean, I love the acting. I love doing it. It's just awesome.
Come support your fellow Warriors and see the fall play October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. From outside the auditorium, I'm Amir with Keegan, Warrior TV News.
Riley Dance Marathon t-shirts are on sale now. The cost is $10. Get yours during lunch this week and next week. Remember, Warriors, it's for the kids.
And that's all we have for you on this feature edition of Warrior TV News. Until next time,
Have a good one.